DJ Star.
All right. All right. All right. Everybody squared up. Everybody good. Everybody got their drinks.
What hell?
Y'all ready for the night, ladies?
We here.
Sandy, you're on mute, and I'm glad you're on mute. I'm glad you was on mute, but you're on mute.
So that means I need to behave.
I mean, now we just brought people to the table from the conversation that we had last. So with that being said, we want to welcome everybody back. Season 4 of the Cal Podcast. Tonight we got Perk Roundtable Part 3. But we brought back some ladies who helped start off Season 4, which was talking about Black men, and they gave us some good answers to start us off, which we had some good questions, but we got some more questions for them that we kindly got from everybody else. So we want to welcome back Miss Sandy. Wave to the people.
Mike Inks, Inchiban.
That'll be muted in the video. And then we got my favorite aunt of all time. She's back, Auntie Quita. Hey, Auntie Quita. And then we got one half of Team Light Skin, the other one on the way, Mr. TJ. So TJ, that is my aunt with the yellow shirt. She grand fam. And
like
that's
your real aunt?
No, I am not.
Oh,
He's older than me. And stop lying to people, bro.
It's in the family. You know how Black families are.
I feel you.
So, and that's her co-worker.
So we got Auntie and co-worker Sandy.
Yes.
Wait, what's Auntie name? Nikita?
Yeah, she grand
Did I say that right?
Yes, Nikita.
All right, cool. She grand fam? All right.
Matter of fact, she grand fam, her brother grand fam, and her mama grand fam.
She's also a Viking fan.
No, she's not. Never have it, never will be. It's a long story.
Just letting you know.
It's a long story, TJ. We'll get there. So, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CAF. How are y'all doing this afternoon?
We're fine. We're here.
We made it.
Okay. Well, we got to start this thing off right. So, first question, because we asked everybody the same question. How are y'all doing mentally and physically with everything going on? So
I think we're tired, but we're good.
Keita?
With being an educator, it comes with a lot. So I can say right now, I'm making the best of the cards that are dealt to me. Am I A-okay? I could be better, but hey, I'm all right. I'm here.
And TJ, same question.
Wait. When you say with everything that's going on, can you give me a couple of everythings? Because it's a lot that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Everything going on from, I'm going to say 2020 up to now.
Okay.
So.
Man, that's a lot. Okay. I
mean, because we got to ask, because it's a lot of people haven't shaken back. It was let me put it like this. Reason why we got to ask because what's the young lady from Southern that committed suicide?
The cheerleader.
I think from her post that she posted, you can tell that she already checked out and she was just writing a message because she said something about in the post I remember about her grandfather who passed away. And she said, if he was here, he would probably know what to tell me in this situation.
Gotcha. So
when I say anything, I don't care if it's recent. Are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's a weighted question. And I appreciate you asking people that question because it's very vital at this time. I guess I got a twofold answer. I'm good in the sense that I'm managing everything that's going on in my personal life within everything that's going on in the world. Mm-hmm. But it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned a while back how to incorporate different coping mechanisms. Some of them were not good, and I'm slowly but surely weeding those out. You know what I'm saying? And incorporating more of the positive, uplifting, healthy coping mechanisms that I need in my personal life. It's working. I still personally have some physical issues that I'm working on, physical health issues that I'm working on. But other than that, man, life is good. I just recently moved to Houston. That alone has been not really a toll on me, but it's definitely different because Houston is definitely different.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I mean, I'm good overall though.
Okay. All right, before we get into what we got to do, I just need to do something real quick just for the hell of it. Give me 1 second.
Sound like it's gonna be some shade.
Yes, it is. So this TJ, this is a Duval thing right now because Sandy's from Duval. So my high school is Reball High School. Her high school is Raines High School. We're rivals. They won Saturday, but I just had to throw it in because this is my podcast.
In the last 45 years before that, just
all that be muted out. All that be
they
muted
won
out.
Saturday, like that's the only time.
It was.
Light skin number 2?
Yeah, so this is his round table. That's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, Sandy got jokes or something?
No, he just told us
that's what he said. That's what AJ said.
I'm just inviting light skin number 2 in. That's what he said.
That is what he introduced you
number
as.
1, you know what I'm saying? He's number 1.
No, he said half. He did say half.
Okay, well, you know, it works.
So
you from Duval, don't do that.
Yeah, you could go ahead with that. So
don't do that.
So this is his round table. But I am gonna start the question off because one, we started with you two, and we also started with TJ, but the long story about the video, we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna ask this question again, and this goes to all three of y'all. And then after that, I don't know where it's gonna go, but we're gonna see. What is the state of Black men in 2022? Ladies first, then TJ.
I had a comment I was gonna say, but I'm gonna keep it.
Black men in 2022.
Yeah, that ain't even that hard. Y'all done talked about this at the Asher.
We have, but
now Cameron.
She just don't want to. Yeah, she just don't want to.
Yeah, now Cameron, she won't think about her words. Just say what you
No, not at all. I think if I'm going back to where I was before my response to the state of Black men in 2022 is that the Black men have become, not all, but the idea of the Black men in 2022 have become watered down. And that was my quote unquote statement from previously. So when we say watered down, we go from what Black men stood for, what we saw Black men do, what we, what our goal was for our husband as we were growing up. I came from the point of growing up, we wanted that Black man that was going to spoil us, sweep us off our feet, support all of our dreams while we support theirs, just the whole idea of what a Black man should be. And I think that when we start to look at relationships in general, and not just our own, but even kind of looking at how social media is projecting the Black men, or how even the Black women are tearing them down, it's like, dang, Black men ain't what they used to be. So that's the statement of watered down. Now, do I think they're all watered down? No, I just don't think that.
Okay, so I gotta stop you there.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
No. I gotta stop you there because when you say watered down, but then you say not all.
Well, you said the state. So I guess when we're looking at as a whole, what we believe as a whole, or what is being.
I'm talking about if you had to give a grade for Black men for 2022, or a statement or a characteristic.
She's not trying to. She's beating around the bush.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna.
Is it water? Is no?
Yeah, because you gotta weed through bushes to get what you want now. It ain't like you just
So
smoking
they
something.
water down. So they water down.
Yeah, I'm sticking with
Okay.
the
Hey,
water.
Florida.
All right. Go
Let's
ahead.
just go with that. The one she been picking the water down. Let's go. With
The
that.
water down. Not stuck with that. Yeah.
Water
Yeah.
down. Okay. Keep.
All right, Key, we waiting on you, boo.
Okay. The black men that I have been coming in contact with, they're weak. They're weak. They're not as strong as they used to be. A woman having a voice and standing up for what she believes in now is her wanting to be a man. They can't take. Listen, what I said. I said the ones I've come in contact with.
So what? Give me a grade for general black men. Period. Is all of them weak?
For me, right? For my grade for black men right now,
From what you see, from
D.
You said D or B?
She said
D.
D. Not
Dog.
a plus.
Dog.
All right. That's all I can. All right, TJ.
Whew. Man, listen. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out like this. To be quite frankly, we have to take everything into consideration when you ask this question, the state of black men, what is the state of black men in 2022? I'm still gonna give us a B plus A minus, right? And the reason I'm gonna give that because we all ground fam, so we know in certain situations you went in class, not too many people passed their test, your teacher weighted their grade, right? So when you're dealing with black men in 2022, we have to deal on that curve system because of everything that black men have to deal with. Like everything in this world is geared toward the failure of the black man. Like the government intentionally told women that in order for us to give you assistance, you cannot have that man in your household, right? So we have to take all that into consideration. Like we can go back to the Willie Lynch papers where it was intentional for him to break the black man because we're naturally strong. So in order for them to take over the way they needed to, they had to weaken the black man. And that's still going on today. Not in the exact same ways, but if you look at any of the prison systems, if you look at any of the systems that are in place, they are in place to weaken the black man. And we're still holding strong. Sandy said we're not as strong as we used to be. And that could be a fact according to certain things that you look at. But the fact that we're still holding on, we still have some prominent black men, may not be, the pickings may be a little slimmer than they used to be, but we still holding on. I don't give a damn what people say, we're still holding on.
Perk.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Man, listen, I'm gonna say we are doing the best that we can do with what we have. I think a lot of men who didn't have fathers have outdid themselves on trying to be married and trying to be what society said they could not be. I feel like a lot of men now, there are more men educated probably than there's ever been because we have all, once we've broken some barriers, we have surpassed all of the expectations of. I know for myself, being in school, it was said to my whole class that we wouldn't go past high school. And I got a master's now. So I just feel like some men want to be what they want to exceed the expectations. And I got some who I have some who just want to be niggas. And so with that being said, for the niggas who want to be niggas, I say stay niggas. But for us that are trying to be better, don't just say that we are using our white voice or we're talking proper. We are just a little bit educated and we want to stay in a better place. I know now, after my experience this year, I am very bougie. I would like to stay in a place where the police come when I hang up the phone. I don't want to stay in the hood. I think it was good. It taught me a lot, but that ain't where I'm trying to stay no more. And don't be mad at me because I ain't trying to stay there. So everybody want to be hard. I don't want to be hard no more. That was good. So I think we have outdid ourselves. I think we scare our own selves, and I think we compete with our own selves to the point that we actually end up killing our own selves. So that's my take.
Okay. So my next question is for all y'all because this season, listening to somebody y'all got a rebuttal? Yeah. No rebuttal. Okay. So
wow.
listen.
Andy? No rebuttal.
Andy look like she want to say something.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Come on, Viking.
I'm sorry, but I was trying to mute in respect. But I will say I totally 100% agree with the both of you regarding one, the history of removing the Black man from the household. And that was one of the things that I spoke on last time, even starting back to the crack epidemic, up until how society treats the Black man now. So I do understand that Black men have obstacles, but I think that when we speak to the now frame, Black men then knew that the obstacles were set in front of them, and they still, as a majority, did what they had to do to overcome those obstacles. And I think that when we say the now, the 2022 man, it seems like it's easier to give up than to fight for what you know is against you. And that's why I'm speaking from now, just with the people that I encounter and just social media, whether I personally know them or not. I just feel like it's easier to take a step back, even down to, I was having a conversation the other day with the whole baby mama, baby daddy drama situation. And it's easier for men to say, you know what, I'm going to take 2 steps back. I support my child from afar, or whatever the case is, than to take the woman to court that is giving them a hard time. And that's just one of the situations I'm saying. I do understand that the obstacles are placed in front of them, but I don't see enough men fighting for what was. It's easier to settle into what is now because there's so many people doing it.
Stealing my damn question, Sandy.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Jesus, this is the same situation again. Go ahead, TJ. Go ahead. Go ahead, TJ.
What exactly should Black men be fighting for? Because I have a few things to say, but I had to ask that question first.
So in the whole sense of, here's one of the things that just irks my nerves, and I am on the side of the Black man when I say this. When I see women on Facebook bashing the baby daddy, and I look at the conversations and then they post a whole text thread, and I just be like, you wrong. Like, and I'm coming from a place of, how you gonna keep this, just because you have issues with the man, you gonna keep this man from seeing the child. Mm-hmm. And, even to speak to, even closer situation, my husband has the same issues with his, they hate to use the term baby mama because it sounds degrading, but it is what it is. His child's mother, his son's mother, but they were in an amazing relationship as far as going back and forth, taking care of the child. But when she found out about me, then it turned into a whole, I'm going to move the child. There's a language barrier where they were teaching the child Setswana, English, and Benda, which is another African language. Now she's removed English and Setswana from his vocabulary or his vernacular, period, and he only speaks her language. So now he can't even communicate with his dad because of her hate for him moving on. So my whole thing is to him, hey, you got just as many rights as her. I need to see you. Let's go to court. Like, let's get the legal system involved, because what the misconception is that the legal system always falls on the side of the woman. But my whole thought about that is the legal system doesn't necessarily always falls on the side of the woman. The woman is the one that always pursues the legal system.
So she really did that?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, mind you, I'm going to disagree with you on that part. The legal
on
system,
which part though?
The about the legal system, because that is why a lot of men don't do it, is because Now, mind you, I had a homeboy who, when I was growing up in high school, he had a baby, and his girl came around. I see how she acted. He went and put himself on child support. And when she came back around, I seen the difference. And but that's not in all cases, because I know in Louisiana that don't matter. Like I know dudes that have did that and they didn't come out right with it. And that's why a lot of dudes don't do it, because a lot of times it doesn't set them up to be better in the situation. Like I know dudes who have gave more than what they were supposed to give in child support. And then when they got child support, now it's less. Now they're mad because of that. But it's like, as you said, it's not about y'all, but it's always about, let me say this, it's always about Black people trying to take over another Black person, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a male two males or a male woman. In any one of those relationships, it's always us trying to tear each other down. And that's what I feel like when it comes to mothers and fathers. It's like the mother want to be in control of everything, and she want this dad to do blah, blah, blah. But when they break up and he get with somebody else, now it's, okay, well, I don't want him around her, blah, blah, blah. Now, if she was disrespecting you, I can see that. Mm-hmm. But if she's just being who she is and she's there for him, blah, 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 then that doesn't matter. A lot of this is just selfishness and people haven't grown up. That's what I see.
I think it's definitely an immaturity thing. But even going back to the legal system, I'm going to give you this thought process, and you can tell me how you feel as far as the judicial side. I mean, judicial courts deciding for or against men. But I think that when women go through that whole breakup, divorce, whatever it is, it's not that women run and say, let me hire a lawyer and fight this man because I'm tired of him, or whatever the case is. It is that the woman has possession of the child and she applies for public assistance. And that alone is what fights on her behalf. Now, if the reverse situation happens, then it happens differently. But what happens is the state then goes after the other parent, or it could be the father, it could be the mother, and then they would then become, the winner or the person with the more superiority in the situation. So that's my concern. Is I just think that with women going to apply for assistance or whatever the case is, that's when, now you got a child support case opened up and they're saying, hey, somebody got to pay child support because now this woman is receiving assistance. So that's where I feel like it doesn't necessarily mean that the legal system will side on the side of the woman. It's on the side of the person that makes more sense to have the child. Now, even in my situation, with my ex-husband, I was 100% for, hey, support the baby. Let's keep this together. My baby girl needs her dad. But I never had an issue with him having a new mate, friend, spouse, whatever you want to call her.
So, Seth, I gotta ask you: is that fall on the Black woman? Because
I'm going with Black man because
no. Because I'm bringing up because what you're saying is that woman is in the wrong, not the Black man. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, but also speaking to the same point, when we say watered down at the beginning, I just don't feel like the man fights for their rights. But I just don't feel like men fight as often for their rights.
You are listening to yourself, are you? Right?
I am.
But he gonna think a lot of times men don't fight because they don't know how to fight. Like we all can't right now name 5 brothers who have fought and won. I can't. I really can't. I know some now. I know 2 situations where the mother on one of them was they told the court, like, hey, listen, I don't need all that money. I just need like $300 a month. And they was like, well, nah, you need blah, blah. She was like, no. I know another one that was like, his was trying to get him off of child support. Because they was like, look, he going to give me way more money than this. I don't need the child support. And they was trying to keep him on. So I don't think the court system is made for what it is. Because like, when I see these people having babies just to have babies so that other people can pay for their lifestyles, and I feel like the courts don't look at that or don't even know that that's going on. It's like,
They
okay,
sure don't.
you see paying you attention to all this situation, but you ain't out here listening to these people. This lady is getting $1,200 for one kid. Like rent don't even cost $1,200 depending on where you at. And then the baby come in looking crazy. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes I ain't even gonna lie. I just want to uppercut the wife or the
Our students.
I just want to uppercut all of them. Like, even the man, I be wanting to uppercut him. Like, bro, why did you do? She was wearing this when you seen her. Why would you do that?
How did you get caught
They didn't
up,
give
right?
themselves a chance to get to know the person.
Well,
And that's really what it is.
What's the word? She slipped and fell on it. That's what happened.
TJ, you about to say something? Go ahead.
My bad, TJ. My bad.
I can't remember what I was about to say earlier, but to this whole, like, Perk just said something about the whole marriage thing right now with the going back and forth in the court. I have a concept with marriage itself. Like when people say you don't bring anybody to into your relationship, well, the reality of the situation is anytime you actually legally get married, you're bringing a third party into your relationship. So when it comes time to do those splitting, divorce, divvying up properties or whatever the case may be, or just even with the kids, the court is involved in that. So that's the third party. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, so this is gonna have to be a whole nother podcast talking about the actual legal marriage and relationship thing, you know what I'm saying? But now I do remember Perk also said something earlier about black men and black women going against each other. I'm at a point right now, man, and I've been watching and I've been quiet on the subject for a while, but all of this men telling women what they should be doing, women telling men what they should be doing, and all that, like, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak to the brothers. I'm not gonna even speak to the women right now. I'm speaking to the brothers. Hey man, leave them women alone. Let them women do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? If they choose to do ABC and you don't like ABC, don't talk to her. Go find a woman that does XYZ that you like. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Like, find a woman that's doing the things that you like your woman to do. If you want your woman to cook, find a woman that cooks. If that woman don't cook and you want a woman that do cook, let that woman be, and she can go find a man that like to do like things that she does. You know what I'm saying? Like all this bickering back and forth, and like I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I want my one. Like, hey, I know what I like. If that woman ain't doing it, I'm not even gonna waste my time and like, hey boo, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
That's why dating is important, though.
That's what you got to get to know these people.
But
we in a time.
You can date as many as you want to at one time.
You can't, because you're dating and you're single until you're married.
Go ahead, TJ.
We're in a time where everything is a facade, though. You know what I'm saying? And to y'all point, yeah, you can date as many as you want to, but once you find that one that you like, hey, I'm gonna weed them out. Everybody else don't. Hey, they gone. You know what I'm saying? You got to find that one. You do it until you find that one, though. Hey, it's like they said. That's why it's called dating. You know what I'm saying?
You're out dating with the football team.
You're basically interviewing.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You're weeding them out.
Not you, not you, TJ. Sandy, you dated the whole football team.
No, I should start dating like it's a football team. And start weeding them out.
Oh, well, let the man finish. This is being recorded.
He about to put words all in your mouth.
Yeah,
that's what happened with them Trojans. They cannot hear. Go ahead.
You were talking over TJ.
I'm sorry, TJ. This is so
what kind of Trojans you talking about? Magnum Trojans?
I think that's what their mascot is.
No. Perk, stay out of this. This is a Duval thing. Stay out of it.
Oh, my bad. Hey, don't bring the Duval.
Always talking about condoms.
So,
the mascot is a condom, by the way. Go ahead.
Whatever. All right. We get to that. All right, Keita.
And I hope you messing with Magnums.
Well, I mean, she already got a husband, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know why.
she definitely not a quitter. We know that.
Come on now.
Who's
All right.
not a quitter? Oh,
Hold on,
Condoms
Keita.
are not
Hold on,
condoms are for
hold on.
quitters.
Sandy and Keita. This is Sandy, Keita. Keita already met Quita, but Sandy, this is Quita. She is
Hey,
1/3.
how are you?
She's the other co-host of the Cal podcast.
Ain't that Auntie Keita?
Thank you.
That's
Thank you. Thank you. So hold on. We got a game for you, Sandy and Nikita, because we talked about this last week with Quita. She just had non-negotiable. So I got a list here. So what I need y'all, Sandy, you gonna go first. I need you to pick 5 numbers between 1 and 21.
5.
Didn't you say Sandy married?
Yeah.
Hey, Sandy, is your husband? No, we don't need to get in trouble because you answered.
She not. It's not.
It'd be me. It's me. I get everybody in trouble.
Sandy, I need you to pick 5 numbers.
11, 15, 12.
2 more.
I know. I was thinking. Hold on. What was the highest number?
21.
35. Oh shoot. Okay.
21.
21.
We ain't going that far.
So I got 11, 12, 15,
and 21.
And 1.
All right. So just picture as this is your husband. All right. He's doing everything. He's financially stable, rich. He take you to Pound Town, but he's not mentally stable. He has no ambitions. He ain't patient. Yeah, he ain't patient. He's not trustworthy, and he has terrible communication skills. Would you stay with your husband?
Shop with Mayelle Monroe Chic Boutique, where you look and feel like the queen that you are. Visit us at www.shopmayellemonroe.com for the latest and greatest in fashion. Again, that's www.shopmayellemonroe.com.
Headline, Starlight.
What's the rest of the stuff on the list? Because damn,
the account of the mentally stable.
He's not mentally stable.
I know a lot of them.
My ass chopped up in the closet.
But look, he's financially stable. He can take you to Pound Town. He give you romance. He provider. He do all that stuff. But just them 5 things he missing. Would you stay?
Game is good.
No. You got to fix that person up because.
Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you my 2.
He's a beautiful man. Brian,
I know a lot of beautiful people in white jackets.
DJ is beautiful.
Oh wow!
Straight jackets in the 72 hour.
He's respectable
on the 5th floor.
He's respectable. He's intelligent. Well, not intelligent because he's mentally stable.
The trustworthy will drive me crazy.
He's God-fearing. He's God-fearing.
I know a lot of crazy people that love the Lord.
No, Florida, no. You messing this dude up because that all can't be true.
Yeah, he can be God-fearing.
No. You will not say this man has no communication. That this man is a middle.
Wait, ambitious.
Hold on.
Yeah, so and then he go to
church for the numbers.
So he just described a psychopath.
Come as you are. He's trying to get it together. He's God-fearing.
I'm giving you 5 characteristics.
That's not a realistic person.
You might want to create somebody else. Throw the whole man away.
So
basic.
Wait. Let me finish. Not Quita.
Not at all. And then his teeth probably jacked up.
No, that's fine. Those are the only 5 things wrong with him. Those are the only 5 things wrong.
Just know you pick those problems.
You saying only like that's a little.
Only right.
That's it. There's nothing else wrong with
ambition and mental instability. You lost me.
That's the only thing. There's nothing else wrong with him.
He's on the other side of
the 5 things are enough, bro. That like those combinations.
No,
I'm just asking. I'm asking the question. Wait. Let me finish because Quita picked. I gave Quita the same scenario, and she said, "I can't deal with that." She needed one of those things. So talking to these during the season, talking to the men, some of these men don't have all these things. But you rather
it's not all of them together though.
But wait, he didn't give me all that. Like mine was like he doesn't communicate. What was it? He's not romantic, and it was something else.
He doesn't communicate. He doesn't romance. He's not a leader.
He's not a leader. Those three things. No, those were my three things.
But this is what I'm saying. In a realistic man, just hear me out. A realistic man is not gonna have all five of those. Not with the things that he gave them already. So for me, when you give a man certain things, it blocks out other things.
Yeah.
But that's just me though. So like when you start talking about a person that goes to church, that's gonna kill for me, for Perk. That's gonna kill some mental things.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of them, but they're not gonna have a whole lot of mental things that they're really dealing with because to me, when you go to church, you deal with some stuff. And church make you deal with some stuff. Even if you're going because you were made to go, you still gonna learn how to deal with some things when you're in there. That's just part.
Now, I'm gonna speak on that. I disagree to an extent because sometimes people go to church for the emotional reason and not for the mental reason. So you can go to church and satisfy those emotions, but you still haven't dealt with those demons that you got from since you was like 12 years old, that you haven't, like you still, the reason you want that emotional satisfaction is because you're really trying to avoid from dealing with those demons from back then. You know what I'm saying? So you can go to church and still have some things going on mentally.
Well, I'm not saying you can't, but what I'm saying is when you start talking about certain things, you cancel out certain things. That's just for me.
Now, I agree with that statement. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I just don't agree with the person he made up. I don't agree with that.
Hey, look, but these 5 things random. No, but hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Like the game itself, like you for one, 5 things is a lot. For one.
Well, let me.
3 was a lot for me.
Hold on. Wait. Let me.
What happened when you get a new mic? Everybody get on your ass.
No, everybody ain't on my ass because y'all don't even know why I'm doing this. Because this list, literally, I got more, but these are all the things that women want in a man. I'm telling you, they're not there.
So what I'm saying is, the list is fine. You told them to pick 5 things.
I just said pick 5.
Want a mentally stable man?
I would say maybe 3 at max.
Okay, all right. Key to pick 3 numbers, 1 through 21.
Just random.
Gotta redo my man first.
You're married. You're married.
I still need to redo. I can speak.
You're married.
You're married. Numbers.
Pick 3 numbers this time. 1 through 21. 11, 12, 15, 1, and 21 already taken. So 11, 12, 15, 21. So 2, 8, and 9. So your man, he's not handsome.
Damn.
He's not.
He's
not loyal. And he has a little thing.
No,
that ain't even true.
Is real.
That's not true.
Hey, come on, that could be true.
I hate to
you
even
can't be
say
ugly and not loyal.
Yeah.
They
don't go together.
Ugly with a little penis. Or loyal with a little penis.
Ugly, not
loyal, and he got a little penis.
This is the list.
Now he got mental issues. I'm sorry.
This is the list that I got from.
Ugly. You ain't loyal and you got a little Peter Wacker? No.
You ain't even getting no tooch.
He's not my man.
So he getting no tooch.
What's up, bro? Like,
my man.
Ugly like what? What defines ugly?
What is ugly, Sandy? What is ugly?
So what I'm saying is ugly like everybody think you ugly.
Ugly is ugly.
What is ugly to you, Sandy?
We're trying to be the new generation people. Ugly is ugly. God.
Because sometimes you be like, oh, that chick ugly, but your home be like, man, she banging.
No.
And you got them people that
when they say she banging, she got a nice body.
Hello, Sandy. What you talking about is their highest level of numbers. So like your number and your girl number are 2 different numbers. Like we had this to happen with us one time. Like we seen a 10 and we seen a 10 and we seen a 7. The 7 was, oh, she fine. The 10 was, she all right. Oh, no. That 7 is your highest 10. That's your 10. We know what your numbers are now. So you know what ugly is. Stop that saying.
Trust me. If you are smashed but never want to be seen with her, trust me, she's ugly.
But hold up. A girl could be, and a dude could be physically not up to par, but their personality will overwhelm them. There's a difference.
That's true.
There's a difference.
That is true. And that's personality. I'm speaking to people that's dealing with issues.
Photoshop. I ain't Photoshop. That's all her. My dog been working out.
We got hips and thighs. Oh my.
Like she has a period and everything. Don't sleep with my aunt.
Baby, Keita is thick.
Okay.
To the side.
We're looking like Miss. What's
Miss
Roger?
Keita, come back here.
Roger Rabbit.
Lola.
Oh yeah.
Lola Bunny.
Let me
Y'all
find
seen the Lola Bunny? Oh, hey, sweetheart. We was just talking about you.
Oh.
Y'all seen the Lola Bunny challenge?
No, what's that?
I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry about it. Couple years away.
Okay. So my next, well, let me say this. The reason why I did is because I asked 6 women and I said, give me 6 things that you want in a man. Now I ain't put all of them down because it was just too much and that they all was repetitive, but it was literally mental stable, handsome, respectable, romantic, healthy, intelligent, God-fearing, attractive. One person put King Kong in the pants, loyal, affectionate, ambitionist, patient, a provider, protector, a leader, honest, trustworthy, loyal, honesty, supportive, and great communication skills.
Well, I was going to say all of them put that, but did not put communication.
But they didn't put what?
Only 3 females put great communication skills. Only 3.
But communication is learned. So my communication skills with TJ may be amazing, but then I have a conversation with, I'm gonna just say Big Bird because I don't know your name, may not be. I think that's something that it's almost like it's a chemistry thing. You see what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
talking about for your mate, for the
but that's
one
what
you
I'm
go
saying.
home to.
When you say communication skills, and that's something that I had to recently learn. Like, we can all speak our mind, we can all say what we like, what we want, what we desire, but the channels of receiving, like you can tell me that I'm beautiful and I may hear in the back of my mind, oh my God, so, why would he say that out of the blue? Did he really think I was ugly? Was he trying to convince me? So communication comes with channels in the background. So I hear when women say that, but just coming from a logical standpoint, someone that had to learn that and yet teach communication skills, that's learned. That's not something that you just walk into a relationship saying, I'm an amazing communicator.
Why do women do that?
But here's
go ahead. Go ahead, Tisha. Go ahead, Tisha. I'll ask my question later. Go ahead, Tisha.
Communication is a two-way street. Like it's not like she said, it's you got the person that's speaking and the person that's receiving the thing. Like if you get on even on the phone, like you can say whatever you want to say, but there's a disconnect somewhere in that connection, and they only hear certain things. That happens in conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say everything, like you can be as clear as you think you can be, and that person still only hears certain things. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? So that's internal. Like whoever didn't receive it,
background channels. It's the channels.
Like those things, that's personal work that person has to do in order to overcome that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be honest. I used to be that person back in the day. Like shit, somebody tell me something, you know what I'm saying? I get an attitude thinking like, wait, motherfucker, what you trying to say? And they were like, well, I said what I said. I'm like, well, oh, like you trying to say something else? Like, no, I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying. But in my head, I'm trying to attach something else to it because of like I had those background channels going off to say, well, what she really means is, but that wasn't the case. And I did the work and figured it out. Like, hey, bro, it was you. Like now, in my day now, I be very clear in my statement. As soon as somebody say, well, you this, wait, whoa, that's not what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? What I said was, boom, you took this, and now let me say this just to make sure that you understand exactly what I was saying the first time. You know what I'm saying? But it's a two-way street.
So my question was why do women do that when one man can tell you look beautiful and you're like, but then another man can tell you look beautiful, you're like, thank you.
It depends on
who it comes from.
Yeah, that's it. Or it's tone, and we negate the fact that tone is extremely important. And sometimes people say, "Oh, he just said the same thing I said," but what was your tone? What was the location?
Was it sexual?
That ain't it. It's just if you
don't be wanting to hear from that person.
Thank you. Tell the truth.
So you tell
to me.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know because Sandy really acting real bougie tonight.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you is. You acting bougie. If a man walk up to you and say, "You look beautiful," and you like, and another man walk up like, "You look beautiful,"
I'm not really gonna say,
That means she like him.
Throwing that out.
That bum that's at the gas station that walk up past you and be like, "Oh my God, you so damn fine," and you gonna turn around and you gonna look at him like, "Nigga, get the fuck out my face."
But I'm not that person. On the serious note,
you still gotta say thank you. You still
I still will say thank you. And I probably like, because of who I am, I probably would have touched me like, you too, knowing I'm lying.
I ain't doing that.
Hey,
that's me.
I'm gonna be honest, she really would do that.
Don't do that.
Peter will tell you. I be working
with her. All three of y'all bring me to my next point, in which is I think black women have put a limitation on black men. Just from that one statement, because here's a black man telling you look beautiful. Just because he's not wrapped in the package that you want him to be, probably could be the best black man for you. And I'm gonna throw this at my aunt. Why do y'all do this? Why have y'all put that limitation on us?
I got one.
May not be what I want.
Yeah.
Hey man.
I had a go ahead, DJ.
But I got no. That was the women. I
had a guy to tell. I was having a conversation with some people, and they was like, "So, what do you say when a guy tell you look beautiful?" I say, "Oh, thank you." You know, his response to me was, "You supposed to say, I know I look good." Mm-mm. What? So he can cuss me out? But I got that from a male, not another female. A male is the one that gave me that.
A male. So what he's saying is he wants you to be confident.
Yes, like
there's a way to be confident without saying, "I know I look good." You see what I'm saying?
I just say and go on about my business.
And we gotta stop telling these women what to do. Like let them respond however the hell they want.
I appreciate that. I made the effort this morning. I think
I'ma just say thank you because like if you don't want to have that conversation, like me saying I made the effort this morning, that's gonna spark up a conversation.
Because I hate when I open the door and you don't say thank you. I really want to throw something at you.
Oh, I hate when I open the door and the nigga walk through and don't grab it. Like, let's talk about that at the gas station. Don't say thank you, grab it.
I hate when I open the door when you walk through and you don't say thank you or nothing. And I'm like, I really just want to throw whatever my phone at the back of your forehead.
Just let it go.
No, because it happened a lot. Like after it started happening, I just stopped opening the door. I just stand there and look at the door.
But I just think people don't know anymore. Like it irks my nerves. I say this every time I'm at a gas station, and I'm big on chivalry. I know that it's going towards dead, but I am big on it. And if I get to the door before you, even though we may not be together, I'll hold it open. But don't just walk through the door.
Hold on.
Grab it.
Because I'm big on
being taught that either. But go ahead, please.
Yeah. I'm big on chivalry. So it ain't dead.
It's not taught.
A part of the reason to say it's dead is because a lot of women don't know how to accept or appreciate it.
That too.
Back to the beautiful. Go ahead, teacher.
Valid point. If I stand there and open the door, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to holler at you. I'm doing this because I know this is what a man should do in this situation. So I'm gonna hold this door. If you don't say thank you, like motherfucker, like, hey, I'm not trying to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being nice. Motherfuckers don't know. I literally had a woman tell me to stop opening the door for her. Like I don't need you to open my door. I'm like, it took me a while.
Big Bird, you throwing the phone
at car door? You was opening the car door?
What? If she tell me something, what? No problem, baby.
My 8-year-old opens the car door for me. If I'm getting in on the passenger side, he opens the door for me.
if you've never experienced that, you don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a man has to be taught how to do it, the woman also has to be taught how to
receive it. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about with communication, it's a two-way street. You can't say chivalry is dead because men don't do it. No, men do it. Some women just don't know how to. Some men do it. And also some women don't know how to appreciate it. The women that does appreciate it, they probably get it every day, all day. But the women who don't know how to appreciate it, you probably won't get it as much because you don't appreciate it.
And I'm big on that sidewalk thing. Men walking on the outside.
I got a story about that because it was a girl. I'm trying to get to the street and she would not move out the fucking way. I'm like, baby, move.
They don't know.
I'm like, she was like, what you trying to do? I'm like, just move to the left.
They don't know.
And then she got mad. I'm like, you ain't even trying to get. I'm trying to just move your ass. Every time I stop,
make sure you living.
Hold on, let me stop. Because we got like 20 more minutes. Because for those y'all know, Sandy and Keita, they teach school, so they got to be up in about 5 hours. So we got to speed this up a little bit. So,
shit. Yeah, that is y'all are in Florida.
Yeah. So Sandy, she brought up a point about old school men, and I got to bring this up because she said Black men are not like they were back in the day. And my question, and this is for anybody, y'all can jump in when you want to do. If the father's not in the household, but you have like a daughter who was raised by a father, wouldn't it be responsible for that woman at least to put a little bit into her child or her Black son to give him that little bit of information? She can't give him all, but she can give him a little bit. Do you think that the Black young mothers not even trying to teach their Black kings?
It goes back to if they haven't experienced it.
No. I'm talking about like I can speak for you, Keita, and Sandy. I can tell that y'all fathers or even your mothers told you a little bit of something. In today's time, you got women not even trying. And they think that literally they treating their son like they their best friend.
And so they not teaching them how to be men because they teaching them.
You know what? I got a student.
Got to be watered down.
They want to give them.
I got a student who dealing with this right now. This little boy, you know who I'm talking about, Sandy. This little boy, he irks my nerve. And the reason I'm saying this is because it's the simple fact. One day it was raining, and his grandma, this lady got to be late 70s, 80s. She walked to pick him up from school. He had a bag, and it was a box because we give away boxes of food. And this was like that day before the hurricane came. So we sent our students home with boxes of food and stuff. Mind you, grandma like 70, 80 something, and she walked to the school to get him. Sandy is my witness. This little boy took his backpack off his back, gave it to his grandma, put the box in her hand, and took the umbrella and took off walking.
A box of canned goods, might I add.
So
canned goods.
When we asked him, why did you do this? That's her job when she comes picking me up. So we talked to the cousin.
What grade level is this?
The mom.
It's 4th grade.
The cousin said the
He's
mom.
Like 9 to 10.
Hold on,
that's what they do for him. She said they even feed him his food.
No.
So what type of man are you teaching him to grow up to be?
Okay, yeah. Because I was about to say, if that's why I had to ask what grade level, and then
when I tell y'all I snapped on him.
So
and I told him when I see your mama, I'm gonna talk to her too.
Yeah,
because like this lady 70 pushing 80.
And this is not even her mom. This is her, I don't know if they married. That's his dad's mom. And his mom is telling the dad's mom what her job is when she picks up her son.
So
what type of man are they raising him to be?
A nigga that goes to
jail.
The nigga where the nigga that said he like
to go to jail. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Because how he
He gonna do something in jail. Let me tell you.
He ain't gonna do nothing to get there. Little Stubby don't even run.
So So the men, like Florida just said, the men y'all talking about that's watered down. That's how it happens right there. That's a prime example of how it's gonna happen. He's gonna be the one that when you get to the door and you holding the door, you're gonna be holding the door for him. He gonna walk through it and ain't gonna say thank you. Ain't gonna even grab. That's how it happens.
But to speak to that as well, the house is full of women. The only man in the household is him as a boy, and the granddad. But guess what? All the dads are in Haiti. It's like 11 people in this house.
So hold on. I gotta stop.
They're in Haiti working.
No. I was raised in a house full of women. The only time I saw my uncle was in the morning when he went to work and when he came home. He came home, he went straight to sleep.
But he worked.
But
there. So
no. Let me say, I gotta say this because I gotta speak for that. Because even though my mama was a mother, she put me around men, but she also made me do stuff. I had to take the trash out, even though it was heavy. I still had to do the trash. So my mama put that
to never take the trash.
My mama installed that into me. My aunt installed it into me. My grandma installed it into me.
What did you doing?
Because I mean, I could attest to that with AJ because me and my brother, we were raised by a single mother. But my mom put me into my brother's life to teach him things that she couldn't teach him.
But what I was saying, I think I was misunderstood on the statement. What I was saying was what irks my nerves is he's in that household where it is the dad. He's the second male in that household. But the dads are working. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the women aren't doing their job or whatever. What I'm saying is the dads, the men that are in his life, they're away in Haiti. There should be some level of.
It's got to go back to the. No. It has to go to the women where they can. I don't care.
They got to see an issue with the. I mean, if they don't see nothing wrong with what he's doing, they the problem.
I wish my grandmama was a school teacher. She made me carry her books.
I just couldn't understand.
But you got to think about this too in the area, in the generation we in. So a lot of dudes, just like y'all said before, these girls who had these who had these boys, and they want them to be dressed up all the time. They want them to have J's on, bracelet, necklaces, and all that. That feeds into the hype of the girl that they get. They want somebody that's gonna be like their mother, who's gonna take care of them. And so that is a perpetual cycle, because the only time they feel like they're gonna do something is when they get mad, she do something out of line or whatever. And that's why I say too, like I was looking at this thing on Facebook today, and this girl was mad at this dude because he was sitting in the car. But I'm like, boo, you've been doing this. Y'all ain't had this conversation where you want him to go out there and pump your car, but now you demanding something that you haven't been demanding. So now you should be having this conversation, not at the pump, but you should have had that at the house. Like, hey, bro, listen, I'm gonna need you to pump the gas if I gotta pay for it, because even like with some of these people now, I ain't gonna say some of y'all, I was finna to, but some of these females, when they go out with their homegirls, they want me to pay for all their homegirls.
No, he came up here for me, sis.
He came for me. That's how you gotta try and collect.
Like the girl said, if you gonna get some of the drink I got, I'm gonna need you to help out at the end of the night when we all get together.
You can't share Big Perk.
You gotta share. If I gotta pay for everybody, listen, they know one rule I got. If we go to the club, I'm not buying you drink. If I buy you a drink, we go together. Tonight. I need to see you pee all that drink out.
And if you buy you
pee it out,
nobody will put another drink on top of my drink.
expensive in the club.
You must plan on buying drinks
for you
all
to be
night.
buying for me and my
All
girl.
night is
And
mine.
if my focus is to try and get you, what I look like trying to get you to buy homegirl and them.
But that's
Hold
what they
on, Sandy. Your friend said that's part of the routine.
Wait, how old can we ask ages? Because that's a
Who
big
said that?
I didn't even do that in my 20s.
Bro, this is a new generation. This what
Trash.
That's what I'm
this is
saying.
I want to know
Oh.
what friend he talking about.
You
He
just-
ain't talking about me.
You just said if he ain't buying the drinks for the whole crew.
No, I did not say that.
What did you say?
I said no. He came over here to buy the drinks for me.
Oh, okay.
I don't do that.
Y'all got it. Okay. I'm just wondering because you got real
TT
light one.
TT ain't rolling like that, bro.
Ooh.
I don't show.
I don't know.
Correct.
I don't
At the end
share
of the night or at the
I tell
beginning.
them. If I told two girls standing at the bar, I said,
And I'm selfish.
if I buy both of y'all drinks tonight, we go together. They both bust out laughing.
Oh,
I
you
said,
done
you
signed
thought I
up
was
for a
playing?
threesome.
Why- Wait to see if I swipe.
Pretty
these
much.
cards and these drinks
Pretty
up.
much.
Wait to what?
Wait to
You
see
done
if I
signed
swipe
up for
these
a
cards.
threesome.
Yeah, Ciroc
Yeah,
and
I
cranberry.
believe in pilots. I believe in pilots. I believe in pilots.
Okay.
Hey,
That boy there.
All right. So
let's get this party started.
hold on. This is the last one because we got to get Sandy and Kid off so they can do. So I saw this and I was gonna post it on the Cal podcast, but I said I'm gonna save it for the night. So yeah.
Both are in trouble.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Damn. Hey,
Uh,
okay. Hey, I got something to say. Let me say this.
This
Go.
stuff.
I got a question too.
Ask your question first, then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
My question is:
You raggedy as fuck.
this is just me. I just want to know what your thoughts are. So, what is wrong with Gabrielle's house?
so this is me speaking.
We gonna have to go. Can we go to the after party to answer that question? Because
I answered.
We don't want to do
we
that
don't
while
get
it's
banned.
recording.
No. I'll do it.
We
I have
gonna
no
get
problem.
bans. He got
No,
a new
no.
microphone. That's why he want to answer.
Always. So, in my opinion, it's nothing wrong with their house. I put that on D Wade because that ain't her child. Now she just embracing
But
the
they're
child,
married. But
But
they're
that ain't-
married, so she has inherited that child.
Yes.
but that's not her child.
Don't
That's-
matter. It does not matter.
She's embracing him
Does
and saying
not
do
matter.
whatever. That she
That
didn't
is
go.
her child.
Okay, you should.
If
She
you-
Okay.
married
if
him.
you
They
get
came
with
as
somebody-
a package deal.
If me and you right now, we get with a woman who has kids, whether they old or young, and me and you have talked about this, them or your
You've
kids,
inherited
whether
that
you
child.
want to take them or not.
So
And you know how I feel about that.
I
You
no,
know, your
y'all,
kid-
let me explain. She didn't birth that boy, and all she's
She
doing.
didn't birth the
God
one that she
Damn it,
had.
can I finish my statement? Can I
She
finish my
birthed
statement?
Kavi- What's her name?
You ain't
Kavia?
shit. You ain't shit.
I'm trying to finish the statement. Let me finish the statement. She didn't birth that boy. So what she's doing is embracing him and saying, look, I love you for who you are. But I guarantee you, if Gabrielle would have had that child, I don't think that would be that way. So when I say I blame D Wade, I blame D Wade for letting that boy even get that way. Because at the end of the day, he's still a man.
He desired that before he got with her, per the news tabloids, that the mom is big in the church and she denied his lifestyle. So prior to him even leaving the mom's house and D Wade gaining custody of the child, that's something that he's always wanted. Gabrielle just provided a safe place for him to explore.
Key word I said, embrace.
No, that's still her child, bro. She's not saying that's her stepkids. I've never seen her say stepkids.
You're right, she never did. And I said, I'm gonna say
So
it
what
again.
you're saying is, what's the baby name? Kadia, Kasia, the baby.
Kavia.
Okay.
I try not to say
Kavia.
the name because I'm a
So
mess
you
up.
think that when
that's-
Kavia becomes 16 and she wanna be something other than what she was born,
Hey,
that
so hold on.
Gabrielle
Can I-
isn't gonna support that lifestyle?
All right, so listen, I ain't even being funny. Don't nobody laugh. If
I'm laughing.
he's
All right.
transgender, and then the dude used to be a girl, isn't that kind of like multiplication that plus and add equals?
Start
It's
over.
still heterosexual.
Yeah, ain't it?
First of all, I'm the reason why I say it's D Wade's fault because first of all, he's not even through puberty yet.
How old is it?
Florida, you were saying that it wasn't Gabrielle's fault. She came into the situation like
right.
that.
She just embraced it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That if she
But
would
you
have
know the
worked,
thing, you cannot, right, at this day and time, let me be real and be honest
You
about
can't
it.
even say gay no more.
You cannot. No, I ain't even say that. If your child is going down that road at this point in time, and I ain't gonna lie to you, when I was in college, I had prayed to God that, Lord, please don't let that happen to me. And I know plenty of men are saying the same thing today. But let me tell you this: if your child going that way, and you think that you're gonna be able to stop it, they gonna push through.
I'm not saying stop it. I'm not. No. Let me finish.
Folks say beat it out of
I
him.
ain't talking about what you talking about.
I'm saying let him go through puberty. Let him be a boy, whatever. He can wear the tight clothes.
What's gonna happen is
So Big Bird, you believe that they're born that way?
No,
I do.
No.
Some of them are born.
Hold on.
I tend to agree with
Hold on. One person. Hold on.
Why I believe that? Because for too long, like I watched people that we grew up with when I was in school. I watched people who grew up when we was like kids that grew up when we was in college. And it's like we could all be sitting there and we won't say it. But when it happens and it comes out, we was like,
I knew it all along.
Knew that.
You saying that says that God makes mistakes.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm not
That's
saying
exactly what you just said. That's what you
listen. I'm not saying God made a mistake, but this is what I'm gonna tell you though. If that mother come out there as a female with a genitalia, I don't know what's going on. I know the food ain't right. Let me tell you.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. TJ go, then Sandy, then anybody else, Keita, Quitty, y'all can have it. And then we gotta wrap this up. But go ahead, TJ.
I'm going back to the original thing with the Gabrielle and Jada picture with the question, these two women running their households and you see what happened type deal. The issue with that is like, and this is why I say we're gonna have to do a whole nother, I'm gonna have to come on again. We're gonna talk about marriages and relationships because the fact that
itself to a second show.
Hold on. Technically, we all done for the first one. We all from the first one.
The man already said we only got like 12 more minutes.
He said that was 12 minutes ago.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna bring you back.
He's putting us to bed.
The fact that you have quote unquote one person running the household is the problem. If you got two people in the household, like you two become the one that's running the household. There's no the man running the household or the woman running the household. No, you all are a team. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you join a relationship with a man and a woman, you two should come together and make all the decisions. Yeah, sometimes the man's gonna make the executive decision or the woman is gonna make the executive decision. But before that executive decision is made, there should be a conversation.
Okay,
and both parties know, okay, yeah, I feel this way. Okay, well, I feel this way. And then whoever decision it is to make their decision based off of both people giving their sides of or their feelings on that situation. That's why I say I'm gonna have to come back because we get deeper into the masculine and feminine energy. Like that's the problem with some of the things that's going on. Like with the Jada and the Will situation. I don't know that situation firsthand, so I can't really speak on it. But on the outside looking in, the person who should have the masculine energy have a little bit more feminine energy, and the person who should have the feminine energy have a little bit more masculine energy. Things are going the way that it's going.
But it's that because of how much older is Jada older than Will?
Now that I don't know. Hold
on. We're not even going there because that'd be a whole nother topic. But Sandy, your turn. You got.
Sandy ain't trying to go to bed. Let me say that.
Hey, I just need to say when TJ be talking, like we all be sitting here like, yes, sir.
I know.
That's you. That is you.
No, but it's like when he talks, it's like he demand your presence.
Yeah, it's like, goddamn,
okay.
That's what alpha males do when they
God,
talk.
can I see your fingernails? Like,
oh my God, you're married. Jesus. Golly,
Can I just see your teeth? Like,
Yeah, I've been showing my teeth all night.
bruh,
make sure they're straight.
bruh.
Hey.
Bro, y'all just doing too. Hold on, let me pull up his picture so we get this out of the way.
Hey,
It better be good.
But go ahead, Sandy. You was about
Where the
to say something.
watermelon at? Go get the watermelon.
No, I ain't getting that freaky ass shit. Go ahead, Sandy.
I was to even go back further, prior to the Jada conversation and Gabrielle. One of the things that I guess I did feel compelled to speak on is that for a long time, it was just me and my son as a single parent. And I get that whole notion about women want the son to be their best friends, this, that, and the other. And Keita can probably speak to this, but I tell people all the time, and I actually post this often on social media, like God really gave me two amazing kids. But when you look at my son and when, you know, just who he is around the school, like if we see women, a teacher coming out with her bags, Elijah, he knows immediately to open the door for them. He knows immediately to, do you need help with this bag? He is going to drop everything to go and make sure she or he, any older person that comes out that door, he doesn't care if it's, you know, a teacher my age, but that's just who he is. But to my speaking, I think everybody raises their kids with something in their mind. Like sometimes you raise your kids with, oh, I never treat my kids the way my parents treated me, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But I raised my son to be the man that I want. Mm-hmm. When I think about what I want from a man, I want him to be assertive, but also know to shrink when it's appropriate, but not to shrink too much where your light is dim. Mm-hmm. Not to feel inferior to anyone, but to know who you are, affirm yourself. You know, those are things mentally, but to know that when you see the trash full and it's just you and your sister, you pull the trash and she can't wipe the table down, or, you know, those things are to also know how to do his own laundry, to make his bed every morning, to iron his clothes. Those are the things that when I come home, like those are the things I need, from my man. So I don't think that a single woman cannot raise her son to be a man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I keep hearing that
She got Caribbean blood in her.
She got what?
Caribbean blood.
Oh,
okay. All right. She got that tiger blood. She got that tiger blood in her.
Yeah, she done ate a monkey before. Go ahead, keep.
That boy's stupid.
Now some curry goat, maybe, but the monkey you can keep that.
Go ahead, Keita. You your turn. You want to say something about the situation?
I asked my question.
Okay, Keita, you got anything?
I completely agree with Sandy, like, because I teach my boys the same thing, as far as with women and older people, because a lot of men our age don't do that. So that's how it came about with me. But yeah. And to you can't stop Florida. I'm sorry, you're next to me. You can't stop. I'm with Perk. You can't stop that. What's going to happen is they're going to hide the things that they're doing. So you're not going to know.
No. I didn't say stop.
But no, you said you blame D Wade.
I do. Let your boy be a boy. And when he get older, if you, do what you got to do.
He's going to hide it. So what's going to happen is he's going to leave in boy clothes. Listen. He's going to leave in boy clothes. And when he gets where he's going, he's going to change it to girl clothes.
He's going to get to school and put that skirt on.
But it's so prominent.
It's going to happen.
Now.
Okay, you can do that, but don't do it in front of me.
But it's so prominent in the schools now. And that's why I go back to that whole born versus made. And we just had a conversation about a group of girls at our school that all of them now want to be gay because one of them came to school and said, my mama gay. So now all y'all friends gay.
I'm speaking from Florida point of view. If my son, if I had a child, if I had a son and he said, I want to be a girl, cool. When you move out, dress like that, do what you want to do. But if you're going to stay with me, you're going to dress like a boy. I don't care if you put on the tight clothes, pink shirts, whatever. You're going to dress like a boy when you leave me. Now, what you do at school, I don't care. When you come back to that door, you better look like a boy. And on
Do
top,
you think that comes from lack of masculinity or exposure to masculinity?
well,
I think so.
I don't know, but I do know this.
That's why I don't think it's born.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this forever, but I'm going to say it again. When you say I want to be a girl, basically what you're telling God is you made a mistake. You should have made me a girl. Instead, you made me a boy. So
no, that's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong. When you go get surgery and take off your penis and add a vagina, you telling God you made a mistake.
This is what I'm saying.
But some of them don't want to be a girl or a boy. They just want to like what they like.
And that's my thing in saying that is that in this era that we're in now, and I see this more. I've even heard some of my cousin girls say that they had to fight with that. And that was because it's being put out everywhere. Like if you look at commercials, if you look at cartoons, if you look at all these different things, they're putting things out there so that these kids can see them, but the kids don't really see it. It's kind of like unintentionally. So my thing is always to say,
it's subliminal.
Yeah. And so my thing is now is, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to feel like Florida, but when you get around mental health and you just get around the LGBT community and you see why most of them did what they did, is because people pushed against them for so long that they have just been like, okay, every day this is what I'm going through. Like I'm fighting this fight every day. When I come home, I'm this person. When I go here, I'm this person. So what I learned was, I was like, you know what? If you don't want your sons to be that way, then you need to talk to them about the feelings that they're having and teach them like, hey, bro, this is not how you do this. This is not what's right with you. This is even taking them, taking them to different places. Because a lot of times it's because they don't really know who their fathers are, or their fathers are not in their life. So they gravitate to their mother, or a lot of the times, most black men, most black males that fall into the LGBT, something has happened to them. And not all of them, but most times something has happened to them when they were younger, because mama going to work and she leaving you over somebody's house, something happens. Now they don't know how to talk about it. So for me, now it's just like, I tell a lot of dudes, like, even when I see it, I say, hey, bro, you need to have that conversation. And the other part to that is really on some of us as homeboys. When we see it, we actually be scared to say something, because it's like, man, I really ain't trying to fight this dude about this situation. I really
all right. Let's get to the Cap Podcast questions so we get on. So Sandy, Nikita, we got these Cap Podcast questions. We do need you to get an answer. Don't play with us. Don't try us. Give us a straight answer.
TJ too, right?
Oh yeah. You too, TJ. So TJ can do it. I think we got the answer. But all right, here we go. First question: financial literacy or health literacy?
Health.
Sandy say health.
Oh, because I got financial.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Health or financial literacy? I don't know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Keita.
Health.
TJ?
I ain't living. I'm enjoying my money.
Yeah, health, because it's basically go hand in hand, to be honest.
All right. Now, once again, I just need an answer. I don't need an explanation.
Oh, he's such an asshole.
He being so snappy.
It's the microphone. He probably needs to go back to this.
I'm trying to get these people off so they can go to bed.
We ain't say nothing about going to bed yet.
Okay,
I told you, standing there, ain't trying to go to bed.
I think they want to stay on for a bit.
Okay, we want to go. Y'all want to go back too?
Stay on.
I'm enjoying looking at TJT.
Chill out, man.
Hey, if your husband come over there and swing on you, we're gonna delete that part.
Look, you gonna see the camera go.
Hey, bro.
Oh, she is beautiful. She is too.
As you can see, Sandy, he's real tall.
He got on gray sweatpants.
And he got on gray sweatpants.
Gray sweatpants season.
Hey.
All right, next question. Love or money?
Y'all weird.
Wait, what?
Love or money?
Love or money?
Y'all weird.
Money.
Big Bird, we looking for your picture too.
Come on, what a gallon is? Bring the gallon out.
And, what? I didn't hear nothing.
I
heard
said love.
love, money, and money.
I say money.
All right.
Love story.
Put per gallon picture up there, Florida.
I will. Just let me get through this. Just let me get through this. Just get through this. Cause I'm be honest with you. You know, TJ used to live in Florida too, Sandy.
Florida where?
Orlando.
That ain't near me. I'm sorry.
It's a 2-hour drive. It's a 2-hour drive.
It's close enough. It's closer than where he at now.
No, it's 2 hours if you don't do speed limit. All right.
They're 3.
All right.
T-shirt. You gotta go through Yeehaw Junction.
T-shirt and panties or lingerie. TJ, this for your girl.
Nothing.
What I want my woman to wear.
What's your T-shirt and panties? Yeah.
I want her to wear T-shirt.
What you say, Keita?
T-shirt and panties.
Since those are the only 2 I can pick from.
Sandy said nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nothing.
All right.
Wait to get in the house to take that bra.
Ew. All right. What turns you on?
Okay, so clearly teeth for Sandy and fingernails.
That is not what's
because
Wait, is this like a general question?
This is a general question for what turns you on.
Like
wet after the
sexual,
so
or we talking just like
sexual. For me, what turns me on is seeing a woman in high heels.
Well,
she could be a booger wolf in heels. You turned on.
You finna get these good old flips.
She said she could be a booger wolf in heels.
Turns me on.
So,
what turns you on?
Ain't nothing like a man coming out the gym sweating.
Nah, hell no. Keita?
Me, I'm all about scents. A man that smells good. Like you gotta have that cologne game together and
gray sweatpants.
I get lost in it in the
so no baking soda. No baking soda? Gotcha.
No pat.
No Arm & Hammer.
Y'all know how I am about scents.
Bod.
No, not bod.
Smelling like the whole bottle.
What's like mace.
What's the spicy one?
Old Spice.
Old Spice.
What's the spice?
We got a coworker.
The spicy one.
That joke coming out every day smelling like the bottle.
Yeah, I remember everybody used to smell like Curve.
Yeah.
No, that's in Bastrop. That only happened in Bastrop. All right, TJ, what turn you on?
A woman who displays a very high level of femininity.
Oh, definitely not me.
All right. You can either have your spouse cooking or cleaning. You got to pick one.
Woo!
Mine got to cook.
Clean.
I don't know. I'm retracting my statement.
Oh, I forgot you. I don't want no explanation. My bad.
No. It's too late now. We out there now. Go ahead, say it.
I say mine got to do the cleaning because I can do the cooking.
Yes.
And that's probably why that joker would say.
Yes, Andy, he cooks.
He cooks.
All right.
That's the chef.
My husband cooks too, though,
not like.
But
TJ.
I don't really want to.
He's not a chef.
Oh, her husband is a chef.
Not like TJ. We can have a cook-off. We'll have a cook-off. CJ.
I love that.
Okay, we have a cook-off. All right, here we go. You can pick one. You can pick 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3. Choice is yours. 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3. Drunk sex, high sex, or sober sex.
I can't do the high stuff. That sounds weird. I'm sorry.
I've never been high, so I'm gonna say drunk and sober.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go with sober, bro. I know. I think I asked this question once before, and I think I
want to feel everything.
High, but no, right now.
So you ain't never had one when you was drunk?
Oh, I've had.
I know that.
But I don't think it's as enjoyable.
Now.
What?
Right now, no.
I know. I think
it's enjoyable for the moment, but in the
way my homeboy
said, damn, I shouldn't have done it.
You wake up that next morning,
My homeboy said he like his fish to float. I mean, like his fish to flop, not float. So if she floating, he don't want to do it.
Man, TJ changed, man. He moved to Houston, he changed.
It ain't even about
People
you.
grow. People grow.
Yeah,
Quita!
for one,
Hush.
I ain't drinking. I don't drink as much as I used to. That's one.
Okay.
Social drinker, got it.
I don't either.
Yeah, but still, like.
But that was the best time ever in life.
Nah.
All right. First, and for you, Sandy, for your husband, first 3 things you consider when picking your mate or spouse.
My first thing was taller than me. Then ambitious. That ambitious and goal driven thing was huge for me. And then I don't know. I actually wrote this stuff down, but my number 3 was meant to be a joke when I said must come passport ready. But
our laptop must died.
But
something happened because she froze for a good little minute.
But she got about that joint.
Hey.
Am I back?
Go ahead.
Not you.
TT.
Your friend.
Oh, she gone.
Yeah, her battery died or something. She'll be
back. Her battery ain't dead. She went to bed. I'm telling y'all thought it was a joke.
Peter was fine. There she goes. Baby Peter, they talking about you.
Hey, sis.
Something happened.
Blink 2 times if we need to sit help. Okay. Just making sure.
Financially literate.
All right. 3 things, TJ, Nikita, whoever want to go first.
I can't explain.
I'll go.
My bad. Go ahead and explain.
Okay. So that whole tall thing, I just think it's something about being able to look up and gaze in your man's eye. That's that. But that goal driven and ambition, honestly, because I've come from a family, my background is like my whole family. Everything is about flipping the house, making sure you got money and always have something for a rainy day. But when it comes to, sometimes you get in relationships and you have those backgrounds, but then the other person does not have that same drive. That was the big thing for me, as somebody that you got your own hustle and you know how to keep the money going. It's all about generational wealth. It's all about, those 7 lines of 7 streams of income. So those were my big 3s. I think that I could have dealt with everything else. I've been with the sexy man that still wasn't shit. I mean, I think I'll even take a half decent man, at that point. So just at a certain age, looks kind of no longer become the priority.
I've been watching Lifetime too much.
However, I think my chocolate boo is boo in.
Okay.
She's been watching Lifetime too much.
I'm gonna watch Lifetime.
He digmatized.
I just want to look up at his eyes and gave.
Look, yay.
No, TT.
You see my eyelashes?
Are they real? They better not be them big things I put out today.
Oh, boo, they real.
Okay.
What you put out today?
I put the one where I had the keyboard on my eye.
The Cumbrellas?
Yeah.
The minks.
Oh, wow. Is it on me?
It's on whoever.
You or TT?
So I say emotional intelligence, a good communicator.
Come on now.
And a teammate.
Just talk about that communicator.
I'll fuck her.
You what?
I'll fuck her.
Oh, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, TT.
Oh.
Am I what?
What was the question?
I thought y'all was waiting on an explanation.
Go ahead. We've been waiting.
What? Oh, go ahead, TJ, before I say what I said.
Oh, okay. So explanation. Emotional intelligence. Like, you got to be able to handle these emotions, man. I'm over the getting mad because you just riled up and you just want to fuss and fight and you want to come at me with it. Nah, hey, let's handle this. Let's be able to talk about it. That communication. So if there is something that's bothering you, I need you to be able to come to me and be able to express what's wrong. Now, it's 2 things. I need you to tell me you just need me to listen so I can, all right, cool. I'm just gonna sit here and listen. I'm gonna give you an ear to vent to. Now, if you want my feedback, let me know you want my feedback. Then I'll speak on the situation. But when I speak on the situation, I'm speaking on the situation to solve the problem, not to be your pity party. You know what I'm saying? And the third one, what I said, the teammate. Like I said earlier, man, it's two people. Like we gotta be able to work together. Like if the way I see it is, if you're not gonna be my sidekick, my partner in crime, like I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to like have fun, but also take care of business. You know what I'm saying?
Partner in love. Ain't nobody going to jail.
All right, Kitty. First three things you consider when picking your mate.
Emotionally available. Driven. And
Got that pound game.
That's a heavy question. It can only be three.
Yeah. It usually go faster than this, but
I mean that's a heavy question. I know number one, you need to be emotionally available. You need to have some drive about you, and mentally stable.
Because he's some crazy mofos out here.
All right. Now, how I'm about to say this, but Quita might have to state this question because she's been getting on me about it, unless you want to do it, Quita.
What's the question?
Quita, it's the only question you interrupt me every time we do it this whole season. So you want to say it?
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Black women should blank for black men. Black women should blank for black men.
Oh,
black women should blank.
Why everybody looking like this?
I don't know why they acting like this. The ACT test.
That's what it sounds like right now.
I'm working on not saying the first thing that comes to my mind.
What's that? What is it? Come on with it. Word vomit. Just let it happen.
Black women should
give good head.
Oh wow. Black men. All right, that's her statement. All right, TJ, Nikita.
That was
No. That's it made it. So TJ, black women.
Yes, man.
For black men.
Never get that answer again.
First thing that came to mind was Cook, but
Cook. All right, we roll with Cook. Nikita, black women should
ride. Oh, I mean, like, wow. No.
I know. I get it.
No, you know what I mean?
We go down, Florida. Next question.
All right.
Next question, Florida.
All right. Back to Sandy.
You know what I mean, TJ.
Sandy. Black men should blank for black women.
Y'all act like we passed out shots tonight.
Black men should blank for black women.
Queen, the TT over there looking down talking about what is this question next?
Black men should say I didn't hear you. Protect black women. TJ, black men should
go to war for.
All right.
Auntie, black men should
stand up
for black women. All right. If you can
they had to fix that second.
Like the men was all sexual, but for the women,
mine was not sexual.
The serious shit.
My aunt was the only one who said black women should ride for black.
Right.
Yeah, we
black men.
Hey, y'all ain't
it was a communication channel.
Exactly.
Right.
There you go.
It's all about how we received it as ride on, not ride with.
Okay, so
that's what we taking from that.
Literally, that's what we taking. All right, now when I say this question, really think about this and everybody else be ready. All right, if you can have a conversation with 3 black men, dead or alive, who would they be? If you can have a conversation with 3 black men, dead or alive, who would they be?
Starting with the first one. Honestly, the first would be my dad. And being that I can't think of anything past him, to be honest, just being real, only because
we're gonna come back to you, Seneca. We need 2 more black men. It's gotta be
exactly.
Somebody.
I couldn't think of 3 black men either. I had 2.
Okay, I'll take my dad, my son's dad, and
dead or alive.
Well, my dad is dead. My son's dad is alive.
Dead. Hey, you choose dead or alive.
This one's good. I don't know.
3 black men
Number
dead
3.
or alive. Let me help you out. My 3 black men was
no. Let me go.
Okay.
I would do my grandfather. Dang, I just had the name. My grandfather, Diddy, and Tupac.
That's no, all no.
I ain't got no conversation with him.
Okay.
TJ or Sandy? Sandy, yours, one more.
Go ahead, Sandy. Because
I don't know if y'all I didn't know 3.
Let me give you help with my 3. My 3 was Nipsey Hussle, Minister Louis Farrakhan, and both my grandfathers, because I was named after both of them, Albert and John.
You said 3.
I know Michael Jordan was my first one. I don't even know who I picked for second.
Hey, you got 2 that are 2 good ones. Nipsey and Louis Farrakhan. Those are good. So y'all sure y'all ready for my 3?
Yeah.
All right, I got my 3rd one.
Hold on, TJ. Go ahead, Sandy.
Go ahead, Sandy.
Since I gotta give you a 3rd one. So that's my dad.
Your son's dad.
Hell, I'll take TJ a big perk. Pick one.
Ooh.
Perspective. But I say that for perspective.
The light-skinned twins.
Quita. Hold on. Heads is TJ, tails is perk. Quita, call it in the air.
I'm done.
Did it go in the air? Let me get
it. Didn't even go in the air.
So who was heads, Quita?
He said head TJ.
Tails is perk.
But that's for perspective, because the conversation has been amazing. Just hearing the different perspectives.
Right.
Reasonable.
We're gonna say light-skinned twins. They're one.
Okay. TJ, who you 3?
All right. Drum roll, please.
Okay. Hold on. Let me say this before you start, TJ. These are your 3 guys. You don't got to explain nothing to nobody.
Oh, hey, listen, I can. I ain't got to. You're right. But I will. Ain't no problem. I got Kanye West.
Oh, wow.
I got R. Kelly.
This guy.
And I got Dick Gregory.
Did you say Bart Simpson?
R. Kelly and Dick Gregory.
All right, before we move on, would the court would like him to explain the Kanye and the R. Kelly?
I just know why R. Kelly.
Kanye
I
is
just want to know why R. Kelly.
R. Kelly is the one.
All right, TJ, the floor is yours.
So you want to know why R. Kelly?
Yes.
You want to know why he pissed on the kids? Yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. Like, I give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
And understanding that this man has dealt with some things in his past. Like, I'm at a place where I really want to understand the psyche of
psychology.
People. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Kanye and R. Kelly, because, well, Kanye, everybody's saying that man done went left. I can see some of the things that he's doing. I ain't gonna say I agree with it, but I can understand it a little bit. R. Kelly, I don't really understand it. So that's I gotta see where the screws started missing at or started coming on loose. And my man Dick Gregory, because he's just so full of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like he has knowledge that like it's just beyond this world to me. So yeah, I definitely got to talk to Kanye and R. Kelly to see like, well, what the hell, what's going on? Like, what's happening in your brain or what's happening in your life for you to make the decisions that you're making. I ain't saying they right or wrong. I'm just saying I want to know so that I can make a legit judgment, because looking from where I'm looking, it's easy to say, oh, Kanye is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I understand how genius works. and that man is a genius as far as his craft. So there's a method to what he's doing. I just don't know what that method is. And the general population don't know what that method is. Hell, Kanye probably don't even know what that method is. You know what I'm saying?
But it just works for him.
It works for him.
No, Sandy. This is TJ.
So I wanna be able to have a conversation with that man to understand, like, hey, do you have a strategy with this? Or is this just something you're doing just to gain the notoriety and the attention that you're gaining?
That's what it is.
I can't make that judgment right now because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it is.
Who was it that picked Bill Cosby?
No. That was T Baby, and I wish you would have let him explain it before you cut him off, because I really wanted to hear why. Because
I need to know why.
Well, I'll take it to the after party. All right, last question, y'all. TJ and Keita, we asked you, so this question just pertains to Sandy. This is our question, the Cal Podcast question. We ask everybody this question: who has the better pancakes, Whataburger or Cracker Barrel?
Pancakes at Whataburger?
Wait. So I mean, you haven't tried them, so you gotta
I don't want nothing from Whataburger. The place too bright. It don't even look like they cook with grease. I'm going with Cracker Barrel with the crackers.
But you going there because you haven't tried Whataburger, so we're gonna leave it at that. So
we ain't even got no Whataburger down here.
Y'all don't?
No. And the last time I ate at Whataburger, the onion burnt my lip, and I just haven't been back.
Well, it looked like you get a business investment for your niece. So, Sandy, TJ, Nikita, this is a part where we give y'all the floor. You can say what you want to say, promote what you want to promote. The floor is y'all's. Whenever whoever want to go first, you can have at it.
Sandy and TT off of Abbott Elementary.
What?
Sandy is.
I'm
for sure.
You didn't see the show Abbott Elementary?
You know that's a real live like TV show of our school.
It is. But I'm on the secondary side. I'm not in the elementary.
Okay, so go ahead and give the floor. Promote what you want to promote. Say what you want to say.
I love Abbott Elementary.
The floor is y'all's.
It ain't all R. Kelly fault. That's them girls' mamas. They got issues too.
That's what you want to say.
That is real. That's real.
That is real.
Right.
When the money ran out, they attacked him.
All right. Yeah, that's what she going from. All right, TJ, Keita.
Go ahead, Keita. I go last.
Since we going that route, I mean, Kanye need a therapist and a hug.
I want to talk to my man. Like
he been like that since his mama passed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, TJ.
Well, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Thank you.
Cause
they running the cat.
I wasn't expecting.
Yes.
Man, like I always say, bro, I really appreciate being on here with y'all. You know, I love y'all. I miss y'all, man. You know, Quita, you ain't hit me up. We ain't had no conversation in a while. So you know, we gotta talk. But you know, I was drinking my shake tonight. If you need some Herbalife, if you working out, need to get in shape, whatever the case may be, hit me up. I'll text you my link so you can put it.
Hey, text it, but say it and point down because I'm gonna put it under you.
Okay, wait, let me see. All
Just
right,
there you go.
Hey,
I'm gonna put it right there.
It's tdgilesjr.goherbalife.com. All right, like right here.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so hit me up, man, on my social media also at tdgilesjr. Boom, hit me right there.
Right there too.
And my I ain't gonna say nothing about that just yet because it's still in the works. Two things in the works. When they actually come to once they actually manifest, then I speak on those things. But again, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, what y'all doing. Keep doing it. Keep bringing the energy, like the different perspectives. It's amazing. That's it. Peace.
Perk, Quita, y'all got anything?
I got one thing.
Ah, shit.
I am swag.
This nigga was on the radio saying that today.
That, and I'm gonna keep saying that.
Damn right.
And
so how did you feel about
Eddie? And that Eddie Rod ain't kin to how
ain't kidding. None of
he ain't got nothing to do with Graham.
Ain't nothing about that.
Ain't nothing.
I said what I said, and I stand behind it like blue magic.
TJ, Sandy, my aunt, we really appreciate y'all helping us out with season 4 of the Cal podcast, talking about black men. TJ, we got a gift for you, my dude. We also have because we got a sponsor. More Beef, because I keep fucking up the last name, but they sponsored this whole season, so we got a little gift box for you, my dude. I'm gonna bring yours personally because I'm being in Houston next month. But we got a gift for you. Yeah. And Sandy, hold on. And Sandy and my aunt, we got some for y'all too from. Hold on, I gotta do a video. Well, I just played a video, but we got some from Mayel Monroe Boutique.
All right.
I'm gonna send y'all a link. It's gonna be like a fit. I ain't gonna say the amount, but it's gonna be a gift card. Y'all could go to her page and get something from her boutique, Mayel Monroe. Mayel Monroe Boutique. So other than that, this is probably the longest episode in Cal podcast history, but we talking about black men and it got good. So that's Quita, that's Perk, and y'all have a good night.
G14 classified. That's good.
DJ Star.
Hello world. HSCT, you know how we do.
Long live DJ Star.